Hey family, and welcome back to MarshaunO. I am your favorite life and relationship strategist, and I help women that are married or in long-term relationships to stop feeling disconnected in their relationship, as well as feeling unloved, and move them to feeling loved, heard, understood, appreciated, as well as creating the intimacy that he and she actually craves and deserves. So now I want to talk about something that I hear couples complaining about a lot, meaning like the passion is gone, the fire has burnt out. And so I want to talk about how to keep the passion actually hot, burning in your relationship. And I'm gonna give you 3 tips. And one of the reasons why this video came up is because, like I said, I hear couples talk about this all the time, but then also because this is something that we all want. We all want the passion to keep burning. We really want the honeymoon stage to stay around, even though theoretically and research has shown that it absolutely fades away after a while. But with that being said, you can still keep the passion in your relationship, and I'm going to share 3 ways to do that right now. So the very first way is for you and your spouse to continuously create fun moments with each other. Create those fun moments where you guys are literally obviously having fun, but you're laughing and joking. It's new experiences, it's old experiences, just doing the things that you know is going to bring a smile to your face, as well as bring a smile to your partner and spouse's face. And then just so you guys are creating these beautiful, happy memories, something that you could look back on and say, do you remember when that happened? And even pass along to your children, as well as your grandchildren, and even great-grandchildren. Pass along these beautiful stories so they too can actually learn from you how you kept the passion burning hot in your relationship and in your marriage. Have you seen couples out there before? And I'm really talking about, I really love to see old, little, cute, little, even frail type of couples out there where they're still holding hands, they're walking in the park. You can still see them being very playful with each other. They're even still having the affection out in public and everything, public displays of affection. They're doing all of this. That is so beautiful and cute to me. Wouldn't you like to be a part of that, where you can actually create your own beautiful moments like that yourself? And one of the reasons why they're able to do that is because they keep it fun with each other. Yes, life gets in the way and we all get bogged down with things, but by and large, we have to be intentional about creating these things in our relationships. Specifically today, passion. You have to be intentional about creating the passion. You have to be intentional about keeping the passion going in your relationship again. And the first way to do that is to continuously create fun moments for the both of you, not just one where it's always one-sided. Sometimes it's gonna happen. Sometimes you're gonna have to suck it up and just be there for your spouse, be there for your partner. But by and large, you really want to create as many beautiful moments as you can where you both are happy, where you both are having fun doing that thing. And this could be exploring and doing new things. Again, this can be exploring and doing old things, and especially things that you know you had fun doing, but you haven't done them in a while. Start to go back to those things and do those things once again so you can experience the happier times. And then you'll be able to share those beautiful memories with your children, as well as grandchildren, and even great-great-grandchildren as well. So create those beautiful memories, fun times together. Have fun with one another together all the time. The second thing that you want to do in order to keep the passion hot in your relationship and in your marriage is to continuously touch each other. Sex is a part of that, but that's not the only thing that you want to pay attention to and to do. You don't want to be selfish and only touch your partner when it's time to have sex, when you're in the mood. You want to continuously touch your partner, especially, please hear me, especially if this is your spouse's love language. Especially if this is your spouse's love language. But even if it's not, physical touch is a way for your spouse to feel connected to you literally and figuratively, but then also for them to know that you want them in that way, right? Again, the sexual way, but still just the hugging, the kissing, the deep kisses, the cuddling, the hugs, the massages, whether it's the back massage, foot massage, the full body massage, whatever it is, but touching each other. And again, not only when it's time for sex to occur, throughout the day. And this can actually be, touching can actually be in the form of a text. It can be form of a FaceTime or, Skype. Touching so they know that you are still on his or her mind. but really I mean literally reaching out, physical touch. But if you can't do that, then you want to still be able to stay connected by touching them in some type of way, a text, an email, a FaceTime, a Skype, something, touching them, because that is going to keep the passion burning. It's going to keep you the anticipation up with the both of you. So when is the next time I'll be able to see my baby? When is the next time I'll be able to physically touch my baby? By you keeping touching moments throughout the day or throughout the week, when you guys actually see each other, especially if you don't live together, or if one spouse travels and the other one is, you know, in the home, at the home base, then when you do get a chance to see one another again, you are hot and heavy and ready for sex to occur, but then also just to spend time touching, physically being in the space with your boo, with your spouse. Okay, so that's number 2, physical touch. The third way to keep the passion burning really, really hot in your relationship is to compliment each other each and every day. Now, again, I know that we can let life get in the way, but be intentional about these things, because as I mentioned before, knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is so much better. You're going to get so much more out of your relationship. You're actually going to get so much more out of yourself and how you're showing up. Being intentional is going to make you more conscious and more aware of how you are not only showing up, but how you are actually being when you're with your spouse. What is the conversation like? Again, are you having a lot more fun? Are you touching more, right? So being intentional is keeping you more aware, it's bringing you your consciousness level to a higher state on purpose. But being a part of the top 1% of couples that have extraordinary relationships, they are very intentional about all of the things that they do. So again, if you are coming here consistently, it's because you want to be a part of the top 1% of couples that have extraordinary relationships. The word to do that is being intentional. I guess that's a phrase. Be intentional. Show up intentionally. Compliment your boo every day, even if it's something very simple. Even and especially if you forget to do it, send it in the form of a text. Leave a little note in the morning before you leave. Let them find it in their lunchbox or whatever, right? Be intentional about showing up, and you will definitely keep the passion burning hot if you be intentional on purpose in your relationship, on purpose in your marriage. Just on purpose, being intentional, showing up, so you can keep the passion burning hot, so the flame will just about hardly never go out. Will it go out? It probably will go out, but you can rekindle it really, really fast, and you can see that flame spark up without any real issues, meaning though it's waterlogged, so it can't catch fire. You don't want your relationship to be waterlogged, and then you have to catch up, and then it's just like, this is so much work. If you do a little bit of work each and every day, all of that stuff, all of the things that you hear people complain about, you won't have to worry about them. So just like we give so much into our career choices, into getting the degrees, into getting whatever it is that we want out of life, you have to be the exact same way with getting what you want out of your relationship, with getting what you want out of your marriage. And the only way to do that is to be intentional. Being intentional means that you have to show up and do the action. The action in this case is the having fun, planning fun for both of you. The action is the actual touch. The action is giving the compliment. So you have to be intentional, but being intentional in this case is showing the actions. Let me know down in the comment section below, which one have you actually already tried out? Which one are you going to try out because it has resonated with you, and you know, oh, I got a bug on me. and you know that this is something that's actually going to help you out in the long run. It might feel a little awkward, it might be a little challenging right now, but you know that you need to do that. Let me know down in the comment section below, because I want to continue this conversation, but I also want you to get better in your relationship and better in the marriages out there, so we together collectively can decrease that divorce rate while simultaneously increasing the marriage rate. Give me a thumbs up if you made it this far, and of course subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. There's nothing that you can do about it, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.